But what's your goal? Luffy wants to be the Pirate King. Naruto wants to be the Hokage. Joseph wants to be the best JoJo. I don't know.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Here we go. There's
Oh
that.
yeah, I forgot
There's
these
that
guys hated
fist.
each other for like an episode, but now they're like bros.
Oh, Caesar and Joseph.
Yeah.
The Zappellis are supposed to be like they're like the Samwises, you know?
The Samwise Gamgees.
Yeah, they're like the not assistants to like the Joestars, but they're like the helpful companions.
Huh. How did that break his fall?
The ground?
Yeah, he was like going straight for the ground and then he like punched the side of the wall, which just knocked him around the canyon really hard for like a fat minute. And then he just lands on the ground and he's like, that broke my fall.
Look at his face, man.
He's got to laugh.
I love when they do just like out of nowhere they have these weirdly intense like villainous faces. I'll let you hold the stone for me.
What's that music? Why are people so mean to animals in this goddamn show?
Because you can do whatever in anime. Hashtag you can do whatever in anime.
Yeah, because like, why does it? Did they use Hamon in the later seasons,
After
or when they get stands, they're just like "F that thing?
when they
It
get
exists,
stands,
but-
it's just like it's like Hamon users, people who could have used Hamon get stands, but when they start using stands, they never go back to Hamon.
Is it like an upgrade from Hamon, or is it just like a completely different thing?
It's not like Hamon is basically like a breathing technique. You know what I mean? It's like the early stages of Nen in Hunter x Hunter,
Yeah,
but like
but like
later.
they use it in this show to like manipulate objects. Like he manipulates fabric. He can like grip the oil wall.
Yeah, right, but
with
it's
his
like
fingers.
an energy, right? Like it's like
Yeah.
it's like Nen. It's like it's before they used to like make specific abilities with Nen. It's
Yeah.
just kind of a controlling of your like in any kind of anime. It's like your chi or whatever.
Huh?
Watching this show made me want to like up my fashion game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it made me want to do better because like all of Araki's stuff is like inspired by like fashion and like sculpting. It's like I just tried to like learn all that shit. I have no clue what to do with fashion, but like he does like a bunch of collaborations with like Gucci. Like if you look at the Instagram for like the JoJo's art page, like
Yeah.
there's always like some like random Gucci collaboration that Araki's doing.
Huh? Yeah, Caesar's all dressed weird with his like really long headband and like short crop top jacket. Mm-hmm. I should get me just a random feather to put in my hair.
Why?
I don't know. That guy's rocking it out. Just rock it out, and if people question it, just be like, "Dude, I'm clearly like more of a main character than you are." So,
But if you have a feather,
yeah.
just walk around down the streets and be like,
If I walked around on the streets looking like a JoJo's character, people would question like, "What the am I doing in my life right now?"
but you would tell him, you'd be like, I'm more of a main character than you.
Yeah, if they'd be like, "What are you doing? You look weird." I'd be like, "I'm just more of a main character than you." Like, clearly more people are watching me than they are you. You'd be like, "Am I more watchable than you?"
Would
The
more
ans-
people watch my life as a TV show?
Yeah, it's
than
like,
yours?
because the answer is yes. You fucking suck. All right, you go back and eat Cheerios. I go out and do badass shit.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, and that's roundabout, so I guess that means it's time to switch over. I want to live my life that way.
Or you're just being an anime protagonist.
Yeah,
I wanted to do a film about that where you just live your life as an anime protagonist.
I would do something inspired by like One Piece, where I would just go around to different places, making a new friend everywhere. You know, like seriously, it broke bad.
Like, get
I'm
in my
getting on a
van.
boat.
It's my pirate ship. We're driving around.
Yeah, I guess.
Every once in a while, I get in a fist fight with a dude who's part of a government. Like,
We gotta watch an episode of One Piece, man.
that's what I picture One Piece is. It's like,
Like, everyone's like, I get a fight with somebody who's in the government.
yeah, like I feel like that's what he does. Because I haven't watched One Piece. I've watched like the first 4 episodes.
Oh man. Okay,
And he,
we're watching
like-
One Piece.
What I watched? Oh, he went to this island where this guy had like a slingshot, and he's like, "Man,
Usopp.
yeah." He's like, "I really don't want to be on this island. No one likes me."
Yeah.
And then he like up, and they gotta like help him somehow.
Yeah.
And then I watched another one where there was like this dog that like defended the island for like 10 years.
Oh, The dog.
Yeah, it's like this dog. It's like not important at all, but that's the only part of the episode I remember.
I was just watching a video about the Baroque works like saga, and that was like back when I first started watching One Piece. And in that like saga, there's a gun that eats the dog fruit and becomes a dog that shoots out bullets. You know what I mean? Like
What?
Like you could like literally they figure out in One Piece how to feed weapons devil fruits.
And they become sentient?
Yeah, kind of like later on. There's a sword that eats like a fruit that turns it into an elephant.
How do you get a sword to eat a fruit?
I don't know, but there's a guy in One Piece who does it. He's a doctor.
Yeah. Okay. So this is Caesar.
Does
Caesar
he look like a grown ass, like 24-year-old man at like 16?
Because everyone. Oh, okay. So I remember now. So like the reason they're all like jacked too, is because I might need to fact check this, but so the reason they pose is because Araki was like really inspired by Italian sculptures. I really want to get his book. He wrote a book on like writing manga and like doing art for manga. So he was like inspired by like American bodybuilders and shit. So like Conan the Barbarian and shit. Like Arnold. What's the other guy? Louis. My boy Louis.
My boy Louis.
Okay, Louis.
My boy Louis. Louis. But like, you know, those guys like, because it's from that era. And that's why like I think that's who Jonathan is based off of. And then you see the kind of more like sculpturesque. Not Lou Ferrigno specifically, but just like that era of like big action heroes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And that's why they're all like, that's why he's like 16, but looks like he's like 300 pounds of chicken breast. I don't know.
Because you got JoJo's, which I know a lot of people get down with JoJo's,
Yeah.
but I haven't really watched it.
I love JoJo. It's like
I don't know. It's
the weirdest thing I've ever watched, and
I
it
have a
makes me
weird
so
attention
happy.
spans to anime. Like I like Dr. Stone a lot.
We should watch that one too, because I have not started it yet, and you've been saying it's good.
It's basically just like these kids get turned to stone. Like everyone gets turned to stone.
Why did everybody get turned to stone again, though?
We haven't figured it out yet. It's a mystery.
But they're like turned to stone for like how many years?
Like thousands.
Yeah.
Like I think like 3,000 years or something like that, or like something like that. I don't know. It's pretty interesting. What I think is funny is like it seems like a serious plot.
What do you mean
like
it
it could
seems
be
like
in
a
it
serious
could be
plot?
in like a Western movie. Be like suddenly, everyone gets turned to stone, and then this like smart kid wakes up. Can he survive the elements? But then it's like it throws in like random anime into it, where it's like, oh yeah, we also resurrected this guy that can like kill lions with his bare hands. He's gonna be
like a caveman.
They said it, and he's a high school kid.
What?
Yeah, they
he a
say
good
he's
guy?
like the world's strongest high school kid, and he's in there, and he's like, I want to make a society of like physical perfection people, and there's gonna be no more violence anymore after I kill you fuckers.
Oh shit! Wow. That's great. After I kill you people, that's always what it comes down to. It's like society's gonna be perfect and like totally good for everybody after I kill everyone. Like.
That's
such,
what
like,
I'm
an
saying is
anime
like it
thing.
seems like a serious plot with like some pretty deep themes, and it does, but they just have to throw in some anime stuff. Oh, I just realized why he clouded himself with the fucking like air, so he can go out in the sunlight.
Oh right, because
Yeah.
they're like basically vampires.
Yeah, are they vampires?
No, they're not vampire. Well, kind of. It's like the immortality thing. So you know how like so did you finish Phantom Blood?
No.
But did you watch some of it?
I watched like the first episode, and when Dio kicked that dog in the face, I was like, I don't want to watch this.
You
anymore.
missed like everything. Then we might have to go back and rewatch it because that's important. Because like so basically there's this mask. Did you see the mask?
No.
There's like so.
Oh, I've seen these guys talking about this mask, and they need this like crystal to put in the mask.
Yeah. But so basically in the beginning, like Dio finds the mask and he thinks it's like this key to like immortality, and he uses it. It's like triggered by like blood or whatever, and it makes him basically a vampire. You know, it makes him basically immortal, but he can't be in the sun. And so the same for these guys, but like
They're more ancient or something.
Well, these are the people. They're the ones who invented the mask.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, anime also is like gets really creative with stuff. Like, what's he doing with his ears that he's creating these tornadoes?
Oh shit! Yeah, I don't know. I
And
don't
he's
know if he's
using
doing things
bubbles
with
to
his
fight
ears.
them. Like, imagine trying to pitch that to a modern Hollywood aesthetic. Be like, hey, you got this guy who's like an ancient vampire, but not a vampire, fighting this like Italian dude who's using bubble powers, and he
Yeah.
uses like earring powers to like shoot wind blasts at him.
Yeah.
The live action anime movies always suck. I watched the live action Bleach on Netflix and was just so angered.
Yeah, I kept trying to watch it, and I kept falling asleep every time they got to the Grand Fisher thing.
It just sucked. Just all out. See, he's getting f***ed up by these rainbow lasers.
If I die, I want like both of you guys, like you and Gabe. I want you guys to just like call my name out like that.
Scream it.
Yeah, just like in like a passionate rage.
He made a bubble from his blood. He must have used every last bit of his hormone to make it. Before he died, he saved it for his friends, rather than using it to try and destroy me.
So you're gonna destroy the bubble, you d***?
I let it go, but not because I'm sentimental about him. His talent as a fighter was undeniable. He has my deep respect.
I respect that about anime. It's like
Yeah,
sometimes,
like if they
it's
fight
worse.
hard enough, they'll be like, all right, yeah, no. They're gonna give JoJo like a cure.
A man as splendid and as
It's just honorable. It's like, you know, I respect that you put up a good fight.
Yeah. He got crushed by a giant cross though.
It's his tombstone.
It would be fucked up if they lifted it up. Be like, oh, I shouldn't have done that.
He's just a bloody mush.
Yeah. Be like, oh, why'd you do that? I thought it'd be different. I thought I could have like last words.
I thought I was gonna be able to say something nice to him. It's like he pops the bubble and just like splatters his friend's blood all over his face.
He's dead.
I haven't been able to bring myself to call Caesar's name since we made our way into this place. It's because I'm afraid there'll be no answer. If I came in here and cried out his name, there might not be any response in return.
See, that's why y'all gotta do it. You gotta call out my name. I might come back.
You might just walk into the house one day and just like, oh yeah, hey.
Yeah.
I saw you get crushed by a giant like cross pillar. I guess you're fine now. That's cool. That's what I'm saying. If you're a true main character, you're fighting random people
yeah.
for someone's honor, like someone you just met. Like you
I try to do that. I
you
try
just-
to live by that.
No, I'm talking about like you are walking down the street and this guy's like, "Hey man, like this guy's just been like terrorizing my neighborhood." Be like, "I'm gonna go fuck him up,"
I wish I could do that.
and then you nearly die for that particular neighborhood you've only spent like 2 hours in.
Like for real, like if somebody was like, "Hey, I got this problem, and no one's helping me," and they came to me, I think a solid like 78% chance I'd go with it, just because anime.
Be like, I can't turn this opportunity down.
I mean, what if you make a friend? You make a friend, they get in the van, and then you're on like we're on the next island.
Yeah, but like, what happens then if you like get a group of like 10 people? Being part of an anime doesn't work in modern society. If
What-
you're just
what part doesn't
wandering around like kicking shit out of people,
I'm not wandering around kicking shit out of people, but I feel like I wander around and like acquire a diverse group of friends. I feel like
But
you-
what's
you
your
fit
goal?
into that?
Luffy
So-
wants to be the Pirate King. Naruto wants to be the Hokage. Joseph wants to be the best JoJo. I don't know.
He doesn't want to be the best. I don't know what he wants to do, but he doesn't want to be the best JoJo. He just wants people to stop fucking with his grandma.
Guts just wants to like have a normal fucking life for once.
See, that's the anime you exist in, but I like exist in One Piece. Like I've been trying to like collect friends and be the Pirate King for years, man. You don't know, but you're a part of that.
But what would the American equivalent be like? Man, I want to be the president.
I don't want to be the
The only way I can be the president is I'm not going to be a politician. I'm going to wander around in a van, gather a group of people with me,
build a coalition.
and fight the government. That's how I'm going to be the president. I'm going to kick the shit out of a general so bad he's going to respect me.
Well, theoretically, so the theory is that the One Piece is like an actual like coalition of human beings, or not humans. In One Piece, it's like all sorts of things, like fish people, but like the idea, the theory is that the One Piece is that, like, the one piece, like not like an item, but like unity.
Well, what would you say, like, okay, so what would you say America would be like if we ran a system like Naruto?
Like we're like warring villages.
Not like warring villages, like, or the country is still a country,
Mm-hmm.
but the president is just not elected. He's just like the toughest dude. And
I thought they voted on the Hokage.
huh?
I thought they voted on the Hokage.
No, I always thought the Hokage was just like selected. Like, remember they
I
just
mean, it's just selected by a council, though.
yeah, by like a council, but the Hokage is supposed to like defend the village like by himself if it comes to it.
Did
Or by
Tsunade do
herself.
that? Did Tsunade like have to like step up like that? Did Hiruzen? I guess Hiruzen did.
Yeah,
Hiruzen
Hiruzen did,
up.
and she tried. She definitely saved everyone when Pain like
Yeah.
bubbled the entire village.
No, they all did. I just remember like when in Shippuden when Tsunade was Hokage, she was just doing a whole lot of paperwork.
Well, Tsunade wasn't a very good Hokage.
And Kakashi was doing a ton of paperwork too. He ain't never have
Yeah,
to like step up
what,
and on his own.
What paperwork are they doing?
It's you're like running a community with
It's
like
like a city,
businesses and
isn't
like, yeah. Of course, there's paperwork.
But like, what America would be like that if like a council just selects like some bad person?
That would be a very like anarchist America.
Well, break Naruto down right now. They're child soldiers. Like, you're 8
Yeah.
years old, and yeah, you're
Naruto.
catching.
When they get to Boruto, they're not really child soldiers anymore.
Oh well, I don't like Boruto.
I hear the manga is actually pretty good.
I hear that. I'm still offended by the anime.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like, the Naruto was like an 8-year-old, and yeah, he was like catching cats and dogs for a little bit. But also, they're like, well, you want a C-tier mission? I'll send you on an A-tier mission, and then he goes on a bridge and like fights gangsters.
Yeah.
Or Zabuza, who was like a gangster.
Yeah. All right, are we doing another episode of JoJo, or are we switching it up? Let's watch something I haven't watched.